shoots, and he scores!
That's hit deep into left, and that's out of here. Safe. It's a beautiful day outside, sunny skies, warm temperatures, and it's time for softball on JCTV. Today, Jefferson College takes on Crowder College here from Neosho, Missouri. Matt Keeney here. Doug Chilton, how you doing?
Good, you?
I'm doing great. Vikings come into this one 12-1 overall on the spring 2011 season. Doing great so far, and today on the mound it's Lauren Gunnett, the freshman from Hillsborough.
Yeah, she's pitched in 7 games, 26 innings, only giving up 5 runs. Only 3 of them were earned.
Yeah, great ERA, .8, essentially. And here we go. First pitch strike from Gunnett. The batter, Jamie Holmes, the catcher for Crowder and the Lady Riders. Crowder's 5-8 overall in the year. And that one past the glove of Gina Melton. It's a fair ball. And Holmes is in there at second to lead things off. Mercedes Campbell will hit next. She's the center fielder. So here in the top of the first runner reaches for Crowder. Behind the plate today for the Vikings, it's Christy Fraley. 1-0 count now. First base, it's Kendra Deering. At second, Kelsey Cruiser. The bunt attempt fouled back. Gina Melton at third. Stephanie Price at short. The outfield, Abby Rowland in left, Sarah Kreisel in center, and Jenna Clayton in right. Fouled back. So a couple of bunt attempts are fouled. It's 1-2 on Campbell. And Campbell slugs that, and that is a hit. This should put Crowder on the board, and it does. 1-0 Crowder. And Campbell's in there in second. So Holmes scores. And in steps Summer Rose, the right fielder. Oh, and 1. Rose stands back in, has her own cheer, it sounds like, and that one gets away from Fraley, and over to third goes Campbell. So nobody out. Crowder already leads this 1-0, and a runner at third. Rose, that will get through. 2-0 Crowder. So an RBI for Summer Rose, the right fielder. And Jody Patterson playing third today for the Lady Riders. Vikings fall behind quickly, 2-0. But on the last game on JCTV, they fell behind in the first and came back with a huge inning later on. So we know this team can hit. It's 0-1 on Patterson. Foul ball. Coach Cook will call time. That last one hit Fraley, so he's going to check her out, see if she's okay. It looks like it hit her in the hand. She'll shake it off. Fraley, one of the many local players on the team, and she'll take a couple of practice pitches here. She's from DeSoto, went to Hillsborough High. The pitcher, Gunnett, from Hillsborough, also attended Hillsborough High School. A lot of local players this year. Abby Rowland out there in left from DeSoto. Kreisel, Sarah Kreisel in center from Hillsborough. That's low for a ball, 1-2. Jenna Clayton out there, not too far away. She's from Union. As this one's hit high to the back of the infield and over the shoulder there, the shortstop not able to come up with it. So runners at first and second now. That one just off the glove of Stephanie Price.
Yeah, Gina Melton, one of the captains, is from Crystal City High School.
Yeah, a lot of Jefferson County representation on this year's squad. It brings out a lot of the fans, too. It's fun for the fans to see these local players stick around and play for the local college. The bunt's laid down. Gunnett will take it, and that throw is wide in air. That would score one more for Crowder College, and both runners advance. So 3-0 Crowder. So runners at second and third, still no one out. And Tony Cook's having a conversation with the ump. We'll see what happens here. But the Vikings in a very quick hole. And it looks like we're going to shake things up in the field. Carrie Schmidt, who was the designated player, will come in at first, and taking over pitching is Kendra Deering, who was playing first. And so Deering will have a chance to warm up, and we'll take a quick break here on JCTV. Jeffco down 3-0.
All right, easy out.
Kendra Deering now on the mound for Jeffco. She's 2-0 this year. As that one gets away, here comes another runner for Crowder, and they got her.
Yes, sir.
First out of the inning, and a big one. Patterson thrown out after the pass ball. So 1 out. It's a 1-0 count here on Susan Stevens, the left fielder. The runner did advance, so still a runner at third for Crowder. 2-0.
Good pitch.
It makes it 2-1. So Samantha Luthers at third. And Deering now behind in the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. Nice pitch. 3-2. Deering has a 2.5 ERA at the start of play, 11 strikeouts and 14 innings pitched. And there's another one. Struck her out. Here's Nevada Campos, designated hitter. And there's two outs now. 0-1. 0-2. Still 0-2. Runner at third for Crowder, 2 outs. Struck her out. Kendra Deering comes in and helps minimize the damage. Vikings trail it by 3. The bats will be up in a second. Vikings half of the first. Jenna Clayton will start things off, the right fielder. Skylar Smith is the pitcher for Crowder. Clayton takes ball 1. One and one.
Clayton's hitting .514 on the year so far.
Two balls and 1 strike. She looks at strike 2. So the Vikings trail at 3-0. A couple of hits, a couple of errors in that first inning. First half of the inning. And she stays alive. And Lauren Gunnett started things off on the mound, but then she was replaced by Kendra Deering, and Deering got a runner thrown out at the plate after a pass ball and then struck out 2 to get the Vikings out of the jam. Now full count on Clayton. Clayton slaps that to third, and that'll be the first out. Here's Stephanie Price, Vikings shortstop. Price tied for the team lead in home runs with 3 this year. And Price to short. And she's out. Here's Gina Melton. Third baseman. 1-0. Melton's hitting .500 at the start of play. She's got 11 RBIs, 2 home runs on the year. 1-1. That's a foul ball, they say. So it's 1-2 with 2 outs. That one's high and outside. The 2-2. Lazy swing, that one's popped. And that will do it for the bottom of the first. We'll be right back on JCTV. Top of the second. Kendra Deering back to work for Jeffco. Try to bunt, and it's foul. Meter Bowman's the batter, playing second. Vikings infield playing in. Bowman pops up the bunt, and that will fall in. fell in right between Schmidt, and she's down, hopefully okay. Looks to be getting back up. But Schmidt and Price fell in right between them. A little bad luck there. So the first runner does reach, and Bowman's on first. And Anessa Alexander, the first baseman, stands in for Crowder. And she lays down the bunt. Deering has it, and there's the first out. Bowman advances to second. Back to the top of the order, Jamie Holmes. Holmes doubled and scored in the first inning. And that is to Price. She's got it. 2 down. Mercedes Campbell is back up there, center fielder. She also doubled and scored in the first. That one's out of play. Bowman still at second. That last one low. So 2 down, top of the second inning. One and 2. Deering delivers. That's foul to the screen. The 1-2 from Deering. Runner will advance on that wild pitch. So Bowman now at third. 2-2. Foul ball. So it's still 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner on third for the Lady Riders. Just off the plate. Crowd wanted that one. So it's a full count. Out of play. So Campbell's ready for the 3-2. He pops it up. Price calls for it. And there's the third out. So the Vikings get out of that. Runner doesn't cross the plate. They trail 3-0. Be right back on JCTV. The pitcher, Kendra Deering, will lead things off. Vikings half of the second. She drives that through the hole for a base hit. So the leadoff runner is on for Jeffco. And Carrie Schmidt will stand in. She's at first base now. And she's tied for the team lead in home runs. She has 3 so far this season. Schmidt looks at strike 1. Schmidt's the sophomore from Ferguson. She went to McClure. And she grounds that left side. 2 on, no one out for Jeffco.
Oh, it's hit hard.
Yeah, I got through the hole quick. Kelsey Cruiser playing second for Jeffco. So no one out, 2 runners on for Jefferson here in the bottom of the second. And that's high. Cruiser has 5 RBIs on the season. She's hitting .368. That one's fouled back. So 1-1 on Cruiser. Cruiser's a sophomore. She's from O'Fallon. One and 2. So Deering's at second, Schmitz at first. Cruiser at the plate. The 1-2, swung on and missed. And there's a strikeout for the first out of the inning. Skylar Smith gets the strikeout for Crowder. And that's her first of the game. Here's Sarah Kreisel, the center fielder.
It's tied for the lead, or for the team lead in batting average at .538.
She's one of those Hillsboro players from right here in Hillsboro. Now it's 1-1, that one a bit outside. Two on with 1 out. 2 balls and 1 strike. Vikings trying to get on the board. Crowder scored 3 in the top of the first, and that's our score now, 3-0. And Kreisel to center. That's handled. 2 outs. Mercedes Campbell caught that one. Now it's Christy Fraley, the Vikings catcher. Oh and 1. Here's Smith with the delivery. And it's quickly 0-2 on Christy Fraley. Fraley does have 1 home run on the year. It was a 2-run shot that put the Vikings ahead in the last game we broadcast. And struck her out. So the Vikings get 2 on, but then 3 straight batters retired. They trail at 3-0 on JCTV. Summer Rose will start things off, top of the third. Foul to the screen over there. So it's 0-1. Deering back on the mound for Jeffco. She's a couple strikeouts on the afternoon. And now it's 0-2 on Summer Rose. Rose had a hit in the first. She scored a run. And the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Summer Rose down on strikes. And that's Kendra's third of the game. Now it's Jody Patterson. She was thrown out at the plate as this one's in the air to left and foul. That was a big out for Jeffco back in the first. Pass ball and then Patterson came home but was tagged out. And it's 0-2 after a swing and a miss. Now it's 1-2 after Deering wastes one. And that's foul. One out. And here's the 0-2 from Deering. And she's on. So Patterson at first with one out. Samantha Luthers.
She reached on the throwing error by the pitcher in the first.
One and 0. That's in the air to left. And the out's made. Abby Rowland got that for the Vikings. And that's the second out. Here's Susan Stevens, the left fielder. She struck out in the first inning. The runner will advance after the wild pitch. So Patterson's at second. Two and 0. Two outs, bottom or top of the third. And Deering is behind in the count, 3 balls and no strikes. There's a strike, 3-1. And that's ball 4. So 2 runners will be on for Nevada Campos. With 2 outs, she gets in the batter's box. Campos to Melton, she'll step on third, and that will do it. Vikings need some runs, and they will be at the plate in a second on JCTV. Abby Rowland, the Vikings left fielder, stands in the bottom of the third inning. Looks at ball 1. Rowland's hitting .455 on the year, 7 RBIs. Taps at the third, and 1 out. Jenna Clayton now back to the top of the order for Jeffco. Clayton's 0 for 1, grounded out in the first. Smith delivers. Here comes the 2-0. Two balls, one strike, one out. 3-1. Clayton lays off that. And Clayton's on with a walk. Stephanie Price. Price is ready for the first from Skylar Smith, a bit high. Price, too short, there's one. And Price is safe at first. And now it's Gina Melton playing third. She popped out in the first inning. 2 outs now. They'll throw down to try to get Price. She's back in there safely. They have an eye on Stephanie Price at first. It's 1-1 on Melton. Price is 10 for 10 in stolen base attempts, so they're keeping an eye on her. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. And they'll throw down again, and Price just back in there. It's 2-2. Melton into the air to left. And it's mishandled. Price will be held up at third, and Melton will be in there at second.
There they are, Kendra. Hey, make them pay for that.
Kendra Deering, the pitcher now. And she singled in the second. She has a chance to put the Vikings on the board. Two outs. And Deering takes ball one. Price at third, Melton at second.
Hey, go hard, 1-9.
And she looks at ball two. Two O's fouled back, so 2 balls and 1 strike.
Smooth. Smooth.
Deering, foul. 2-2. 2 outs. Runners on second and third for Jeffco. Gunnet gets the strikeout, and they'll tag her as it got away from Holmes. So the Vikings still trail it by 3. We'll be right back on JCTV. It's the top of the 4th. Meter Bowman at the plate. She lays down the bunt. Fraley. And Bowman beats that one out. Now it's Anessa Alexander. Runner goes, Fraley, and she's safe. So a stolen base for Bowman. It's 1-0 on Alexander at the plate. One and one. The bunt is foul. So it's 1-2 on Alexander. Bowman at second. No one out in the top of the 4th. And Alexander drives that foul. Here's the 1-2. Outside, so it's 2-2. And strikes are out. Deering's 4th strikeout this afternoon. That brings in Jamie Holmes back to the top of the order. One and 0. Two and 0. It gets away from Fraley. She'll throw to Melton. Gets away from Melton's glove, and Bowman will stay at third. So runner third with one out. Holmes steps out, and she's back in the box. Here's the 2-0. Nice job by Fraley to hang on to that. And now it's 3 balls and no strikes on Jamie Holmes. And Holmes will be on after the walk. So runners at the corners for Mercedes Campbell. And Campbell stands in with one out. She's 1 for 2. Shows bunt, and Fraley throw a bit high down there. So Bowman at third and Holmes at second. And the 1-0. 1 and 1. 1-2. So Deering ahead in the count. That was foul. Nice play by the third base coach. One out. Runners at second and third. We're ready for the 1-2. High in the air to left, popped, and it's dropped. They'll score one more for Crowder. And still runners at second and third now as Holmes advanced. Now it's Summer Rose, so Crowder up 4-0. So Price got over there. The wind may have played some tricks. Nice play by Deering for the second out. Jody Patterson now. She's 1 for 2. And she drives it, and nice play, Stephanie Price. Vikings need some runs. They're down by 4. They'll be at the plate in a second on JCTV. Carrie Schmidt at the plate for the Vikings. She's 1 for 1. She singled in the second. It's 0-1 now. Skylar Smith delivers that one, grounded to second, off of the glove of the second baseman. And Schmidt's on first. Bowman couldn't come up with it for Crowder. Looks like we will have a pinch runner for Schmidt. Well, maybe not. It looked like Tony Cook was going to bring someone in, but it's Kelsey Cruiser now. One and 0. Cruiser ahead in the count, 2-0. Two and 1. Three and 1. So the Vikings second baseman ahead in the count here. Carrie Schmidt on first, and still no one out in the Vikings half of the fourth. Called strike, so it's a full count on Cruiser. Cruiser in the air to center, and that'll be the first out. Sarah Kreisel stands in. One and 0 after the high pitch. She looks at strike one. Kreisel pops the 1-1 out of play. One ball and 2 strikes on Kreisel. Schmidt at first. 2-2. There's 1 out. Kreisel grounds it to short. They'll get Schmidt at second. Kreisel safe at first. Now it's the catcher, Christy Fraley. One and 0. Two and 0 now. I'll throw down the first. Kreisel easily back. That one's a strike. 2-1. There are 2 outs. And that evens it up at 2-2. Popped up, left side. And they drop it. Kreisel going to third. Fraley to second. She's in there. So runners at second and third for Abby Rowland. They'll talk things over on the mound. Rowland stands in with runners at second and third for Jeffco. There are 2 outs. That one's popped out of play. Rowland's 0 for 1 today. And she's in the hole 0-2. Skylar Smith of Crowder pitching a good game so far. They'll throw down to third, Kreisel back. It's 1-2 on Rowland. And they get the strikeout. So Jeffco strands a couple runners. We'll be right back on JCTV. We're in the 5th on JCTV. It's 1-0 on Samantha Luthers. Make that 2-0. So 3 balls and no strikes.
No freebie.
Luthers is on. Now it's Susan Stevens, the left fielder. Shows bunt, lays it down. Deering has it. First out. Luther's over to second. And Nevada Campos will be the hitter. Pops that into foul territory and left. The 0-1. Foul. There's one out, runner on second for the Lady Riders, and it's 0-2 on Campos. A bit high, so 1 ball and 2 strikes. That makes it 2-2. Here's Deering with the 2-2. Now it's a full count on Nevada Campos. She's 0 for 2. Luther's on second base with 1 out. And another foul. So it's still a full count. So it will be runners at the corners now. After the walk there. Now Meter Bowman's at the plate. And she takes ball 1. So Crowder leads this one by 4-0. The Lady Riders are threatening with a runner on third. And now it's 2-0 on Bowman. There's 1 out. It's top of the 5th. Swing and a miss from Bowman. It makes it 2-1. We've got Melton playing in. Schmidt playing in on the right. That one is slugged out to right field, and that's gone.
Ball struck well.
3-run homer from Meter Bowman, and that makes it 7-0 Crowder. So Luthers and Campos also scored. And it looks like we have a new pitcher, Lucy Walters. Walter will warm up for the Vikings. They now trail it by 7 on JCTV. Lucy Walter takes over the pitching duties for Jeff Coe after the 3-run homer from Meter Bowman. Now it's Anessa Alexander at the plate, and it's 1-0. The homer makes it 7-0. And now it's 2-0. Walter delivers and gets a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Still only 1 out. 2-2.
Nice off speed.
Foul ball. Here comes the 2-2. We'll do it again. So it's a full count on Anessa Alexander. 0 for 2. And that will get by Melton. It's just through the hole there. So Alexander's on first, and Jamie Holmes, the catcher, will step in. Oh, 0-1 after the foul. Cruiser takes it. She'll go to second. And they get 1. So 2 outs. Mercedes Campbell will be the hitter. And she takes a strike. There's 2 outs now. Crowder leads it 7-0. There goes the runner. And there's a stolen base. It's 0-2 on Campbell, and now Holmes is at second. One ball and 2 strikes.
Still ahead, Lucy. Come on now. You got it.
So even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Runner on second for Crowder. That's out to left. And Rowland gets it. 3rd out. Be right back on JCTV. Vikings need to get some runs. It's a top of the order for the Vikings in the bottom of the 5th. Jenna Clayton. 0-1.
Come on, Jen. Come on, Jen.
Clayton reached on a walk in the 3rd. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Clayton. And Clayton hits that to short. And she's out. Here's the shortstop, Stephanie Price. Floats in there for strike 1. Skylar Smith still out there for Crowder, pitching a very good game. As Price out to left center, and that one gets down, and Price is there at second. So Vikings have a runner on, and it's Gina Melton. Melton high in the air to left. That one off the wall. Price will score. The Vikings are on the board. Melton is in there at 3rd. So it's 7-1. Lucy Walter, the pitcher, will be the hitter now. There's 1 out, and Melton's on 3rd. Ball 1. It's 2-0 on Walter. Make it 3-0.
Way ahead, Lucy, way ahead.
And Walter swings. And she's out, but it does score another run for the Vikings as Melton crosses the plate, 7-2. Carrie Schmidt stands in. And she swings for the first strike.
Come on, Carrie.
There's 2 outs now. It's 1-1 on Schmidt. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Now it's 2-2. And Schmidt's down on strikes, but the Vikings do score 2 and get on the board. It's 7-2 Crowder. Ball 1 to start off the top of the 6th. Summer Rose, I should say, is the hitter. She hits that in the air to right. And Jenna Clayton gets the first out. That will be a hit for Jody Patterson.
That's her third hit of the game.
And now it's Sammy Luthers. She walked in the fifth, and she scored on the 3-run homer hit in that inning. That made it 7-0 Crowder. Then the Vikings came back and scored 2. So Vikings trail it by 5 right now. There's 1 out. Patterson's on first, and it's 0-2 to Luthers. And Luthers strikes out looking. Susan Stevens.
Good shot.
It's 2-0. And there's a strike. So 3 balls and 1 strike. And that'll make it a full count. There's 2 outs. Sorry. Runner on first. That's popped to the back of the infield, and nice play by Cruiser. Vikings trail this one. They'll be up to the plate next on JCTV. Kelsey Cruiser will lead things off for the Vikings. She made a nice grab to end the top half of the 6th. And a new pitcher in for Crowder, Kaylee Harvey. And Cruiser right into the glove, though, of the second baseman. And that was Alyssa DeShong who made the catch. She pinch hit last inning and is now in the game at second. So 1 out for Sarah Kreisel. A 1-1 to Kreisel. She grounds out to short. And she's out. Here's Fraley, the catcher. And she hits that to center. That will fall in there. So Fraley is on. Abby Rowland will hit next. One and 0. And that's grounded to second. DeShong's got it, and that will do it. We will be right back with the 7th. Vikings trail at 7-2. Lucy Walter back to work for Jeffco. Nevada Campos. There's strike one. Top of the 7th. So the Vikings hope to get 3 outs quickly here, and then they'll have another chance to hit in the bottom of this inning.
Nice change up there.
Yeah, and that put Walter ahead 0-2. Now it's 1-2. Bit high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one right to the shortstop, Stephanie Price. And that brings in Meter Bowman. She hit that 3-run homer back in the 5th. That gave Crowder a comfortable lead. The Vikings have since added 2 more, so it's 7-2. And the 1-0. She lays down the bunt. Walter has it, and she'll throw to Cruiser. Gets away, and she's safe. And that looks to hit the runner. But she looks to be okay. She walked it off. She's back on first. Anessa Alexander is in the batter's box. There's 1 out. And the bunt from Alexander will be taken by Walter, and Cruiser got it. A throw to third. She's safe.
Smart play by Rowland to back up third base there.
So there is 2 outs. Bowman, though, is over to third. And here's Jamie Holmes, the catcher. She takes ball 1. One and 1. 2 outs. Crowder does have a runner on third. And after a high pitch, it's 2 balls and 1 strike on Holmes. popped up high on the infield. Price calls for it and has it. That's the third out. Vikings need to score at least 5 in the bottom of the 7th to stay alive here on JCTV. Jenna Clayton takes ball 1. It's the bottom of the 7th. Vikings trail this one 7-2. They're down to their last 3 outs.
Jen, be aggressive.
Clayton lays it down to the pitcher, and there is the first out. So Clayton made it interesting, but that will bring in Stephanie Price. Price looks at ball 1. It's still Kaylee Harvey on the mound for the Crowder Lady Riders. Price grounds it to short. And yeah, her foot was off the bag. He almost called her out, but you could see that from here. So Alexander takes her foot off the bag, and Price is on with 1 out. Gina Melton is the hitter. Melton scored a run today. They'll throw back down to try to get Price, but she's back. Melton, that goes past the pitcher, and they got Price at second. So the Vikings are down to their last out now with Lucy Walter at the plate. It's 1-0, sorry. Low and away, so it's 2-0. Two balls and 1 strike. There's 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. And the Vikings are trailing by 5 runs. Walter gets to the second baseman, and they do get her. So that will do it. The Vikings lose this one 7-2 to Crowder. But they're still having a great year so far. That drops their record to 12-2, so only their 2nd loss. Thanks for being with us here on JCTV. Hey, Doug, thanks for being here today with us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And Doug will be back for some more games, and we'll see you next time on JCTV.